Hello, I am Joy Wisdom and I've just completed a training for mind control, and I've been working very hard on this. I ran it earlier in the year and it was so successful that I've been asked to continue with this training, evening training, digital training, which means that you don't have to leave your home to attend this. Do you live from a busy mind? Do you have chatter constantly? Because if you do, you can be living all sorts of behavior coping strategies that you can ditch. There's no accounting for how the mind works. It's unique to each of us, depending upon what we have experienced, what we've lived. And I'm thrilled to announce the new bite-sized program about mind and emotions, with deep dive understanding practical skills that you can use with bigger understanding of what not to do to change your life. I profess in a lot of my trainings to ditch it, don't live it, and get back into the seat of self-management. Mind and emotion sensitivities, vulnerabilities leads to behaviour change. Intolerance, OCD and criticism. Challenges to life and relationships are experienced. And in this training, you learn how to reduce mind control, to reduce perfectionism, eliminate OCD, intolerances and criticism, and help you to start changing how you deal with you, looking at your needs and what are the vulnerabilities that have caused these behaviours to start. Mind control is unique to each of us. No two people live the same. Intolerance, perfectionism or OCD restraints, but they do limit your happiness, your choice within your life. And this combination workshop with deep dive education gives individuals and professionals new skills, understanding and various abilities to take charge of their mind, to help reduce those vulnerabilities and emotional outcomes that have been in charge, and that Groundhog Day living that comes from it. It's a 10-week PM evening digital tour course, and from 7 till 9:30, and it is run on a Monday evening. It starts on the 4th of June, and having a deep dive into hidden mental health restraints causing emotional hindrance and mental fatigue. Perfectionism is a mind control dominance. It brings an overwrought brain, causing skewed thinking and damages and limits life, causing misery for many who live with this restriction and unhappiness. It affects relationships. It's a problem in careers, in the workplace, because if you are working with somebody that is a perfectionist and you aren't, you can clash, and obviously their expectations are going to be perhaps disappointed. Disappointment will reign for them because they see things that you're doing as failure or not good enough. So therefore it causes a lot of clashes in characters, and it can be very over the top in the demands, especially in the workplace and the home. So this workshop, because there is a 2-day workshop that goes with the 10 evening slots, helps you to understand more of the mind. It helps you to understand why these things have happened, and it helps you to understand how to stop it, how to bring this into a manageable way of living, and helping you to start getting in the driving seat of self-management. I believe that you need to understand something to be able to make those changes. And I provide skills for individuals to take on board, to start to see what is driving, what is causing this behavior, and helping you to release these emotions and drives that have maybe been in place from a very young age. I have 2 decades of specialist background and extensive knowledge and experience working with body, mind, emotion influences for all ages, reality living experience, as well as professional clinical specialist one-to-one sessions, training practitioners and groups. Everyone has unique needs, and even if you are a professional, you may have some things that need tweaking and bringing back more into alignment so that you do not then live this burnout that perfectionism and intolerance brings. So mental and emotional health is not black and white. It's every spectrum of colour, and everyone is different and unique in their makeup and carte blanche. And talking approaches don't work from my perspective. There is a much bigger picture that we need to deal with, and that is biological, hormonal, and changing the mind patterns. Emotional intelligence, spatial awareness is key to make change, and awareness of self is key, as most people do not recognize or accept themselves. They ignore, they neglect their own needs. And mindfulness, from my perspective, is a whole body skill, not just the mind, because the mind influences everything else: body, mind, and emotion. People want answers. They want to understand what is happening to them. And it is the education and the learning to release these emotions is very important, and why education is essential in training. If we don't know what the cause is, we can't change. When we have understanding, we can gain confidence and make personal change accordingly. There is no accounting for how the mind works, and the integrated methods that I use shares and teaches professionals how to use are very effective. It changes people's lives as we get to the core of their issues, and those who have taken the training previously have 100% recommended. And you can see feedback videos on my website, www.alunus.co.uk. You can also find perfectionism and mind videos giving you more information, and there is a short webinar that you can also view. Please do not hesitate to contact if you would like more information to discuss further. There are spread the cost options, flexible pay, and you can see website for booking, more information, dates and costs. I am so looking forward to meeting and mentoring, teaching you how to recalibrate the mind, how to question the mind, and enjoy the peaceful, quiet life and quiet mind, because it is bliss, and you can have it too, because that is what I live, a quiet mind. My mind works for me, not the other way around, of where I keep jumping hoops for the mind, and you can have the same thing. I am Joy Wisdom. Please contact for a 20-minute free Horizon call if you would like more information, but there is plenty on the website and on YouTube, etc., blogs, articles, and you can find a lot more out about communication, which is another 8-week evening course that I am starting on the 14th of June. A lot to choose from. Take a look, check me out, and I look forward to seeing, mentoring, and educating you on the new era of mind and emotions, solutions, and change that can be yours. Thank you for listening.